Ira, aku tak start lagi. Mani boleh tolong record kan? Ain, kita start lah.
Okay.
Kejap korang tengah buat something set. Okay, hello guys. Good afternoon. Are you ready for our class today? How are you today? Are you fine? Hungry or not? Okay, good to hear it. Arismon doing fine. Aini Najia also doing fine. Aisha Fazil not hungry yet. Okay, not hungry yet. Okay, I'm good. So today we gonna learn about simple past tense. So for today, we guys are having two teachers, which is me, Sitin Ariza. You can call me teacher Ja, and then the another teacher is teacher Ain. And then let's move on to our next, which is, so today you guys will recognize and identify regular verbs used in past tense, and then you also will able to translate verbs from present to past tense using suffix ed and d. So are you guys ready? Because today I will start our class by doing exercise. So are you guys ready to do exercise first?
Yes.
Okay, good. So for today, for activity time, we will first start by create a sentence. So for the instruction, look carefully at the picture, match the verbs to the picture, and then you guys must write one short sentence for each picture. Remember, the sentence must be in simple past tense. So I ask you guys want to be in pair or you guys want to do it individually? I let you guys individually. Okay, so Aisha want to do individually or want to do individually. So let's take a look for, you guys can see the picture or not? Okay, wait. I open full screen. I will send the picture inside our group also. Wait for a while. So you guys can do it. wait for a while. Okay, I send in the WhatsApp group, then you guys can. So do you guys get the picture in the WhatsApp group? Okay. So I will let you guys like for 4 minutes to do the exercise, and then later we will discuss it. Okay. Okay, you can start doing your exercises. While you guys doing the exercise, remember to use to put the hasana. For example, like the first part of the first picture is about the bus, right? So the sentence is he missed the bus. So for the second picture is about a family. Maybe you can say for the kids, raising their hands or what. If you guys ready doing the assignment, you can write it in the chat box. Then say you finish already, so we can know who's not yet finished. And if all finished, we can straight away discuss it. So you guys have one more. So you guys have 1 more minute to finish the exercise. So before we discuss it with your friends. So okay, let's discuss the exercise that I just gave you. Okay. So are you guys ready to discuss it? I will randomly call the name because if I ask for someone, okay, first I will ask for someone to volunteer ask for answer the number two, which is a picture of a girl with their parents who want to answer. If no one want to answer, I will just randomly pick out some names, and then he or she will answer the question. So no volunteer. Okay. Can I have Amni Shafika to answer the number two question?
Uh,
What
okay,
is your
teacher.
sentence that you
They ate together on the table, at the table.
So what is the past simple past tense that you use in the sentence?
Ate, from
Okay,
eat.
good. Okay, good. So next is Zafira. Can you give me your answer for number three?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Ali went to school by bus.
Okay, thank you. Can I have Aisha Fazeh? Can you tell me what is the past tense that Zafira used in the third sentence, in the third picture? Excuse me, Aisha. You can type in the chat box. What is the past tense that Zafira used in the third picture? Okay, wait, I write for you. Zafira, can you repeat back your answer just now?
Um, my answer was Ali went to school by bus.
Okay, so Aisha, can you listen to Zafira answer? Okay, good. So we move on. I'm not gonna discuss all the questions because I just want to ask you guys, you know or not the answer of what is the past tense. So now I will share the answer for the exercise. Okay, this is the answer for the exercise that you just did, which is all the. If you guys want this answer, I will send in the WhatsApp group. But for now, because we have limited time, I will move to another activity. I will move to another activity. You guys can go to. Can you guys see the link that I sent in the group? The quiz is link. Can you guys go and uh, open the link because we're gonna have another quiz. Sorry guys, got a technical problem. I will share again, okay? It's okay, Najiha, if you have a bad connection. You can ask your friend later after we finish the class what we have learned today. So you guys, can you rejoin the quiz? Because just now got some technical problem. So now we have 6, 7. We have 9 students ready now, including me. 10. So anyone else want to join before I start this quiz? So I think only that. So let's start the quiz now.
Question. He blanked his mother last Monday. He blanked her birthday. Option 1, visits, forgets. Option 2, visit, forgot. Option 3, visited, forgot. Question. We really. Question. The police blanked me on my way home last night. Question. What is the simple past? Question. The giant blanked down the beanstalk. Question. Red Riding Hood blanked her hair neatly before walking to the forest. Option. Question. Steven Spielberg blanked TV programs and then he blanked to direct films. Question. She blanked for her English. Question. The old woman blanked some cookies for.
So everyone finished playing the game already, right? So we have our top three, which is Nurin and Diana, and also Shamimi and Amni in the same place. But okay lah. So now we already finished for my session. Let's move on to another teacher, which is teacher Ain.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Ja. You guys can hear my voice? Still or not?
Yes.
Alright, so um, just now you have done all the activities given by Teacher Ja, right? Okay, so how was the activities? Is it hard? Or is it fine? Was fine. Fine, moderate. Okay. Okay, so today we will learn about simple past tense. Alright, so I want to ask you guys, can someone tell me what is simple past tense actually? Can someone tell me? What did you understand about past tense? To describe things that already happened. Alright, anyone else? To show something happened in the past. Alright, good. Okay, next slide, Teacher Ja. Something you did in the past. Okay, so yes, exactly. Past tense actually refers to a verb tense that express action or states in the past, which means past tense is a tense that expressing an action or something that already happened in the past. It is used to talk about a complete action in time before now. All right, so next slide. Okay, to show you examples and to make it clear, let's look at this timeline. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, past, present, and future. All right, so we all know that present tense explain what we are doing right now. For example, I am teaching you guys right now. I am teaching today. Okay, so we are now in present. Okay, but while simple past tense refers to any action that occurred before now. Okay, so next slide. Okay, so to explain or to tell people about something, an action that already happened in the past, in our speech or sentence, there are some rules to be followed. Okay, well, we know that present tense also have a form to be followed that we can identify that the sentence is present tense, which is the form of the verb form. Present tense is verb plus ing. Am I right? Okay, so same goes to simple past tense. We also use form of the verb to show that the sentence or the speech we are talking is about past tense. All right, so but remember that in simple past tense there are two types of verb, which is regular and irregular verb. Okay, but for today's class, we will only focus on the regular verb first. All right, so for the regular verb, for the regular form of the verb for regular verb, past tense is verb plus ed and verb plus d. All right, so when should we use verb plus ed and when should we use verb plus d? Okay, for this, let's look at the example given in the slides. So the first sentence said, he walked to school yesterday. All right, we know that this sentence is in past tense because it mentioned that it tells us that he walked to school yesterday. So we know that this action happened a day before today. It's happened in the past. All right, so the action verb in the sentence have to follow the rules of past tense, which is verb plus ed. So walk is an action verb. Walk have to be added with ed to make it become past tense. So it becomes walk. He walked to school yesterday. Is that clear? All right. So another example for this form is call. If this action happened already happened or happened in the past, um, call also have to be added with ed. So to make it become past tense. So it become call. All right, another example is like look. If it already happened, so we add ed and it become look. All right, so the next example is he arrived last night. All right, so we also know that this sentence is in past tense because it tells us that he arrived last night. Last night is in the past, that the action has already happened. All right, so arrive is an action verb. So we have to add D to make it become past tense. But why did we only add D to the word arrive to make it become past tense? Simply because arrive, the word arrive has already end with letter E. So we only have to add D to make it become past tense. We don't have to add another ED to make it become past tense. So for this case, in this case, we have to either any words that ends with letter E that already ends with letter E, we only have to add D to make it become past tense. Is that clear? So another example for this form is leave. Leave, the word leave already ends with letter E. So we only have to add D to make it become past tense. Or another example is like. Like also have ended with letter E. So we only have to add with letter D to make it become past tense, so become like. Alright, so for now, is there any question? Did you understand? Alright, so if there's no question, so we will proceed with the next slide, teacher John. Okay, so now how we want to identify whether the sentence is in past tense or present tense. Okay, so for present tense, we already know that if the sentence is in present tense, in the sentence it will be mentioned the words like now, today, and right now. So we know that the sentence is in present tense. But so same goes with the past tense. It also have a time reference, so that we can identify that the sentence is in past tense. The simple past tense is usually can be identified when there are words or a phrase or expressions that show us that something has already happened in the past. For example, the words like yesterday, last week, last day, last night, in 1998, in 2020, already, earlier, ago, and so forth. So any sentence or any when we talk, if it mention the words like is yesterday, last week, last night, so automatically we know that the sentence is in past tense forms. So for now, did you understand? Is there any question? All right, good, Aisha. No question for now, teacher. Okay, so we can move to the next slide. Okay, so we'll look at the example. So look at the timeline using the sentence. Okay, for the first sentence, we know that it is present tense. Why? Because we are playing outside now. So in the sentence, it mentioned the time, which is now. So when it said now, we know that the action is happening now. It is in present. So when the sentence is in a present tense, the action verb also have to follow the tense, which is verb plus ing. So play will become playing. We are playing outside now. All right. So um, for the next example is yesterday we played outside. So we know that this sentence is in past tense because it mentioned to us the word yesterday. We know that yesterday is a day before today, so it is in the past. So the action verb in the sentence have to follow the rules or the form, which is verb plus ed. So in order to make it become past tense, right? So the root word play have to be added with ed, and it becomes played. Yesterday we played outside. So it will become a past tense form sentence. All right. So for now, any question? Any question so far? Arismon, can you tell me how can we identify whether the sentence is in past tense form? Arismon?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, hi.
Okay, so one of the way is by identifying the word that show the time of the activity happen.
Okay, what is the word? What is the example of the words?
For example, yesterday, just now.
All right, great. Okay, so if you guys have understand the topic, we will proceed with the next slide, which is we will do some exercise together. Okay, so for this exercise, I would like you guys to choose and complete the paragraph with the correct simple past tense. The action verb has been given in the slides. You only have to choose which action verb suit the blank space in the paragraph, but with the correct simple past tense form. Okay, so you can type your answer in the chat box. Okay, so now let's start. Last Saturday, I helped my mom in the kitchen. Okay, so now we know that this paragraph is in past tense because it mentioned last Saturday. All right, so next, we, blank space, spaghetti, and blank space, the dishes. So we can type your answer. Cook. We cooked spaghetti. Alright, good. And wash the dishes. Okay, great. Mhm. Alright, next. My friend Dave, blank space, his aunt and uncle in the country. What is the answer? Visited. Alright, excellent. Visited. Okay, so next, he blank space an apple tree with his cousins. What is the answer? He what an apple tree. He picked. Are you sure, Aisha? He climbed. All right, good. The answer is climb. He climbed an apple tree. He cannot pick apple tree. Okay, nice try. So, next question. And they blank space apples for a pie. What's the answer? Pick. Okay. All right. He picked apples for a pie. Okay. Next is Brian blank space at home. Brian, what at home? What is the answer? Stayed. He stayed at home. Yes. Good. Okay. And the last one. He and his dad blank space TV. What is they are doing with TV? What is the answer? Watch. All right, great. Okay, so before our class ends, okay, watch. All right, so before our class end, I would like to ask you guys with some question to check on your understanding. Okay, anyone can answer this question in the type in the chat box. So the first question is, what are some words that tell us something happened in the past? Can anyone tell me? Yesterday, this morning, last week, in 2020, alright? Last night, good. Last night, also last week, okay. Alright. Okay, so the next question is, how can we change the word in a sentence to make it past tense? Anyone? A few days ago, right? Just now. So the next question, how can we change the word in a sentence to make it past tense? Which means the form of the verb plus ed or d, at ed. Okay, it looks like everyone have understand the regular verb form of past tense. So I think that's all for today's class. Thank you. Thank you.